Hello, everyone. Give me a two if you can hear me. Give me a two if you can hear me. In the chat today, we are going to have a really interesting conversation. The things that I'm going to share with you this morning are things that my industry, when I first started, these are things that we were kind of taught not to share. And this goes for every industry, right? Any industry that you're getting in, there are two sides to it, right? There is a side that you see as a consumer, and there is a side that you see when you are deep down in it, when you are on the opposite side of the consumer, right? And there are three levels to it. So you have the consumer, then you have the person that's doing the promotion, and then you have the actual company itself, right? The actual establishment itself. And in the past, the establishment is this is the rules. Hold on, guys. Oh my gosh. So that guys, I am outside in the garage and people are doing things. So I will probably have to cut the audio off again in 1 second when they move the basket in. And I know it's a bit low because I am talking into the mic. Give me a two. You hear me? I'm not going to be extremely loud, guys. It is 8:30 in the morning. Give me a two if you can hear me. Like if you can hear the words that I'm saying exactly. Give me a two if that's better. I don't want to start talking if you guys can't hear me. Plus, I'm going to have to pause it again and cut the audio off when they move this garbage can again. But if not, you guys, we'll just go live later today. We don't have to do it this morning. If you guys can't hear me, we'll just stop. It's better, okay? Because I just don't want to, like, we don't have to do it this morning. And again, we're gonna stop in a second because they're cleaning the window and stuff. And I have like this cute little setup in my garage. My family sleep upstairs. My garage is bigger, like it's a bigger garage. So I have a little bit more space. But initially, you guys, whenever I first got into the hair industry, right? Um, it's just like with anything else, for example, like the things that you guys are learning about the pharmaceutical company, the things that you're seeing about so many different artists. Hold on, there we go. The things that you are seeing about like so many different artists, the crack. I'm gonna tell you guys something. I have never heard this basket being moved. It's literally like now because I'm live on here. Now it's happening. Give me a five. Is that bothering you? The sound of it, is it bothering you? There's literally nothing I can do about it. I'm literally here in the garage. Like, I don't care if they hear me if they won't pass, but at least my family won't hear me. If you can barely hear me, guys, put your headphones in. This is as loud as I'm going to be able to get today. Okay? I need you guys to put your headphones in. Okay, thank you. Because it's not giving me paranoia. Like, you guys like, we can't hear you. Because if you can't hear me, then I'm going to be talking right now for nothing. I might as well go live later if nobody can hear me. Okay, one more time. Give me a four if you can hear me. Real quick, one more time. Give me a four if you can hear me. Okay, so as it pertains to the hair industry, I am soon to be 34 years old. My birthday is July 20th, 1990, and I have been a licensed cosmetologist for about, well, I got my license when I was 17, 17 going on 18. So you do the math in your head. That's I mean 18 going on 19. I'm sorry. I got my license when I was 18 going on 19. So you do the math. You figure it out. Mhm. So I remember when I was in cosmetology school at the end, for example, like most people think that cosmetologists are like all this clicky gang, and it's not true at all. Like when you first go to cosmetology school, well, when I went to cosmetology school, and I went to cosmetology school in Las Vegas, Nevada. So I was one of three black girls, and I was the only black girl in the year that I graduated. So in my initial class, I want to say it was about 30, about about 25 of us, and I was the only black girl. Okay. So everybody else, there were two other black women there, but they were already on the floor, right? They had already been in school for almost a year when I got there, when I was what will be the equivalent to a freshman, right? So when you get to cosmetology school, you are under the impression like, oh my God, you are about to be in front of women who are just so knowledgeable about the hair industry, and they've reached the top of the hair industry and now they're teaching, and that is not true. It's not true. And you don't learn this as a cosmetologist until you get to cosmetology school. I remember when I was in cosmetology school, the one black woman that they brought to show the black students things, her name was like Weave a Diva, Weave a Diva, Weave a Divas, or something like that, right? Something like that. I can't remember. Miss Weaver, I don't know. But she had a shop at the back of a beauty supply store, and it was as whatever you picturing in your head on how a person who was, however you're picturing it in your head, how a person who has a hair salon in the back of a beauty supply store, however you are thinking that that person looks, you are right. That is exactly how they look. And they have come to school, and it was literally like, okay, now we're going to do ethnic styles, right? Now we're going to do black styles. So I'm looking like, okay, keep in mind, I come from Detroit where I've been doing my cousins and my friends' hair in my mama's house, doing twisties and ponytails and all types of stuff since I was like 11. So yeah, so when she talking and the little type of stuff that she doing, I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm from the D, so I got this older chick from Vegas telling us how to do hair, and I'm looking at her like, what the hell is this? And the other two black girls that was there, we were looking at her like, no. And I remember when she left, we were teaching all of our classmates the right way. Well, when I was in cosmetology school, I learned that your instructors are hairstylists for, okay, peep game. There is a woman that I know very well, but I'm not being rude or disrespectful. Hey, boo, if you listening. And we used to work together. She's been doing hair way longer than me, like way longer than me. So when she got to her career, like mind you, the Team Natural thing was around with her too. But mind you, she's been doing hair double the time that I've been doing hair. So by the time Teen Natural come around, it's affected her too. Girl, women are coming to her too, like, oh, like, yeah, I want a short pixie cut, but I don't want to relax her. Can't you do it with foam? Like, oh, every two string twist, all of the Teen Natural stuff that y'all talk about, the things that y'all be like, why are you so rude? Why are you so? Because for the last freaking over a decade, for the last at least 12, 13 years, cosmetologists have been battling with this, and the majority of cosmetologists have bowed out and left. So this same hairstylist, she did hair for all these years and got tired of arguing back and forth with Team Natural and all of this stuff. So you know what she did? She shut her studio down. Not to mention, when I stopped doing hair, I was like, okay, if I want to film or record, I'm just gonna rent space in my friend's studio, right? Well, when I stopped doing hair, 100%, when y'all didn't see no more hair videos, it's because my boo was like, hey, I can't do this anymore. Not to mention when I was wearing my hair really, really short, it's because she was doing it. When she stopped doing hair, I started growing my hair back. Like it wasn't even optional. And she was an instructor now. She was not going to have time to do my hair, and neither was I. So I decided to grow it out. She's the only person that I let do my hair, my short hair. She was in my wedding, all that. Did my hair for my wedding, my mom's hair for my wedding. Yes. So, and she's from Jersey. So she don't have time for it. Like, and I remember I would be there as I'm getting my hair done, right? And I would be like, not defending her, but speaking for her because she was so tired of talking. She was so tired of, no, you're not supposed to put coconut oil in your hair. No, you can't do this. No, you can't. So I would explain this so she could just work because she was so tired. She remember, mind you, her booth rent was like $300 a week. Nobody's about to pay. Like somebody in the comments, real quick, multiply multiply 3,000, I mean 3,000, multiply 300 times 4 because it's 4 weeks in a month. That's how much she paid a rent for that room. When I was doing hair, my booth rent was $360 a week. So take $360 and multiply that times 4 because there's 4 weeks in a month. And then ask yourself if whether or not you would still go through all of that with knowing the things that you have to deal with as a cosmetologist in the teen natural era. Okay. If y'all want me to go into detail, then let me know and I will. Anyway, so she decided, you know what? She called me. She said, hey, Sam, I'm no longer doing hair anymore. I'm not doing hair anymore. Then she was gonna, no, no, no. She said, I'm gonna get a smaller studio. And then she moved to the smaller studio. I mean, not a smaller, whatever. She moved to another spot. And when she moved to this other spot, she was like, no, this not it either. And she was like, I quit. And then she became an instructor. Okay. So now, as an instructor, she teaches the way that she learned, right? Me and her don't really do hair the same. There are a lot of things in the hair industry or a lot of things scientifically that she doesn't know, not because she's ignorant, not because she isn't smart, not because she didn't take the time to learn it, but because she is in her 40, in her 50s. She's in her 50s and she's been a licensed cosmetologist since she graduated high school. So since she was 17, 18 years old, and she's now in her 50s, she has been doing hair and she's been doing it well. But the majority of her clients have relaxers and they have short hair. So she never went back to school to study the human body. All she knows is what was taught to her in cosmetology school. So that is what she is presenting to her students. When we are in cosmetology school, they're reading by the book and they're teaching us within the book, and they're only teaching us the things that we need to know to pass state board. That is it, and that is all. So all cosmetologists are not created the same. I'm not being disrespectful, but no, you cannot expect all cosmetologists to act like me. You cannot expect all cosmetologists to move the way that I move because I'm not a normal cosmetologist. I never stopped going to school. Most cosmetologists only went to school to get those L's. Once they got the L's, they started their business, never looked back, and never furthered their education. That's not to say there's something wrong with them. That's to say their priorities are different than mine. My priority, like it annoys me sometimes when I'm put in a box like, oh, what hairstyles or what style? It's like I'm listen, like my mind and my intellect goes so much further than that, right? And see, they know that. And they know that because of the way that cosmetologists are weighed down with things, and because of the things that we have to deal with behind the scenes, they know that we won't have the time to push back. We won't. When do I have time to push back if my booth rent is $360 a week? I have 10 clients on my book, but only 5 of them show up because the rest of them did no call, no shows. And then one of the ones that did show up, she paid for her appointment, but then filed a charge back when she got back home. Then I still have kids. I still have a husband. I still have a house. I still have a life. At what point does a cosmetologist get the chance to go back and educate herself? When? When did she have the time? She doesn't. The only reason that I had the time is because of YouTube. When I started posting videos on YouTube, it made it so that I ended up getting an extra income outside of what I was making doing hair. And for that reason, I just had a little bit more flexibility. I had extra money to go back to school to further my education. I had extra money to do certain things. I had extra money to get certain products, you know? So these are things that I really want y'all to understand. If you and the reason that I teach y'all the things that I teach y'all is because when you know the science and when you know the signs, you can pay attention. For example, if you are going to somebody and oh no, I don't even want to say that. There was this video, I mean a comment that I got on my Instagram. One of y'all, you probably gonna hear, hey boo, and you saw a post from a colorist, and her name's Janae. Well, last time I know she got married. I can't remember her last name, but her new last name, but her maiden name is Miller, Janae Miller. Bomb ass colorist, and her main clients are Black women. And when I say bomb colors, whatever color you can think of, she does. And somebody commented on her post and was like, "Hey, um why do the ends look like that, or why do the ends or something look like that, blah 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 blah." And then she gave her like a pretty generic answer or whatever, which was honest. And then she went and tagged me in it. Y'all, stop doing that. Stop doing that. When I say ask hairstylist questions, I mean go book a consultation. You are not going to be able to get a professional answer from a cosmetologist on a public social forum. A YouTube, a Instagram page is not a formal way to contact somebody to ask questions about something that they've been doing for over a decade. How would you feel, whatever your profession is, if somebody just randomly walked up to you on the street? Because I know y'all don't like to see it that way, but you just randomly commenting on somebody's stuff, explain this to me. It's literally the equivalent to right now when you go to the store, somebody being like, "Oh, you got on blue shoes. Explain to me why you think blue shoes match that. Because I don't get it. Explain it to me." You will be looking at them like, "Hi, hello, how are you? How was your day?" "My day is great. My name's Cynthia. What's your name? What's your favorite color?" Like, you wouldn't be reacting to it like that. So my question is like, why do people think that that is the way that you're supposed to react? But listen, all of these different things that I'm saying, right, is the reason why it is so easy to manipulate. This is why it is so easy to make money. And I want y'all to pay attention to something, because when when the Team Natural thing first started was around the same time that Olaplex came out, right? And hairstylists were like, "Yeah, well, no, I'm lying. Olaplex was like 3, 4 years before that, about 4, 5 years before Team Natural started." But when Team Natural started, all cosmetologists was like, "No Team Natural products, no oils, no butters, no this, no that." We've been saying no oils, no butters forever. Now all of the fads and stuff that the people who got y'all into the surgery, dermatitis and dandruff and psoriasis cycle and this alopecia cycle, all of this, now what they're doing is going back to the shit that cosmetologists have been saying this whole time. Whole time y'all been doing rice water. Whole time y'all been doing butters and oils. Whole time we've been saying no oils, no butters. So now it's so hilarious to see, because now everybody thinks that they're doing something new. You're not doing anything new. Now it has I've literally sat here and watched it go from the industry shaming cosmetologists. Cosmetologists are trash, they're bad, to the point that most of us have left the industry. When I say most of us have left the industry, that is what I mean. Every single cosmetologist that I worked with has retired. I do not have any friends in the hair industry that still stand by the chair. Not one. Not one. That's not true. One. But she like does it for fun now. She does it for content. I do not have any, there are no girls that I graduated from cosmetology school with that still do hair. Nobody. But guess what I do know? I know a bunch of girls that don't have a license at all that are posing as hairstylists. Oh, I know a bunch of those. And you do too. You know how you can tell if they ask you to come with your hair clean. A cosmetologist is not asking you to come with washed hair. It's not going to happen. If you find one, she's lazy. And if a woman is saying come with your hair wash, she either doesn't have a license at all, or she's a licensed braider and is legally not able to wash your hair. But no cosmetologist is telling you to come here. We don't get down like that. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know where the cosmetologists are. You wouldn't know the difference because when we were all leaving the hair industry years ago, because at this point, I've been out of the industry for about 6 years. I haven't done hair in about 6 years. No, that's not true. About five. No. Yeah, like about five, going on 6 years, like behind the chair, having a studio. It's been a minute. I stopped 2 years before COVID. So about 5, 6 years. When I stopped, the majority of the girls that were in some of the studios that I was working in were about to stop too. Most of them had left their studios already. And the my studios that I was in was the majority of the girls that were there were licensed braiders. They were not braiding hair, but they were licensed braiders. They were definitely coloring hair and were not supposed to, but they were not licensed cosmetologists. They were licensed braiders. And guess who was bringing most of the coloring for them? Their clients. Their clients was bringing in the color, the shampoos, the conditioners, and all the extra products that they wanted to use because they were braiders, not licensed cosmetologists. They had no structure. They were copying the things that they learned off of social media, just like y'all. You know how many girls are on social media, blow up, and be like, shit, I'm better than hairstylists. I can do this too. Hashtag self-taught. Hashtag self-taught. So the cosmetologist like me said, okay, bye y'all. Y'all can go. Bye-bye. Because we had it coming from both ends. We had it coming from product lines and we had it coming from the actual customers. So it's like cosmetologists were literally like just standing in the gap by themselves. And then you gotta sprinkle like I'm gonna say maybe about 45% of my clients were were on the same mind frame as I am, and this could be a negative thing, but I'm sorry, one bad apple spoils the bunch. It does. Like it's so hard to focus on that 45% when you have that other percent that is just so chaotic, like you can barely focus. You the that 45% gets lost in the loudness of that other percent. And that is something that I have been trying to uh, convey to people for so many years, right? I saw a video posted yesterday from Team Natural on YouTube. Can't do anything but stay silent. Come on, bro. Your little dusty motorcycle. Come on, bro. Bullshit, bro. And this is the thing. By the time I don't know, like when I first came into the hair industry, I live in Vegas, like I live in Las Vegas, right? So I had a whole lot of clients that were not black. That's I have a bunch of clients that are not black. Those women are a part of the 45%. So that 45% that I'm talking about are the women who are not black, are the women who are black but don't give me those problems. They're a part of that 45%. That outside percent, it muffles everything. It makes you, it makes it so you don't, that other percentage, it doesn't buffer. It doesn't buffer it. That 45% doesn't buffer the ones that give you issues, the ones that give you problems. And I want y'all to be real. Like if you at work all day and you got four people, everybody else, like you got four people that's like, oh, you're so beautiful, you're so great, oh, I love you so much, great job on your work. But then the last six people that you see is like, what is this? I don't like this. Can you explain to me exactly how you do this? What is that? What is this? Explain this. Put this over here. Tell me how to do this. I don't like this. I don't like. Is your day going to be good or bad? And I know it is all about your perception. And I'm just being real. Before all of that self righteous stuff, forget that. Let's be real. In reality, when you don't have the time to meditate and all of that, the first four people, you got nine people in your day. The first four people are amazing, but those last five give you hell. How is your day going to end? Is it going to end beautifully? Like it's my day would still end beautifully sometimes because I would have to force myself there. I would have to meditate and do all of these different rituals to bring myself back down. But let's let's keep it a buck. Like, how would you really feel? Where would your attention go? So it was like towards the last 2 years of my career, I was creating an exit plan. It was so draining to like imagine this. Imagine, the conversations that I have here on social media and the back and forth, like, oh, but this person said, but no, because you are supposed to use oil because my grandma, guess what? Now, if I got a person in here like that, I can just mute you. I don't have to talk to you. Imagine having your last five clients and each client takes you 2 hours and you have to have these conversations going back and forth. And all you want to do is do dinner. We got to be accountable, man. And so, in the midst of that, right? In the midst of that happening, these brains were seeing, like, okay, there's a disconnect between the cosmetologist and the consumer. So all we gotta do is be that middle ground. Listen, I've made videos about it in the past. It's business. It don't have nothing to do with personal. It's business. Supply and demand. They look for the demand. Where was the demand? There was a gap between professional cosmetologists and the consumer. So they're like, okay, there's already a gap here. So let's make this gap wider and let's put something in the middle of this wide gap to be the solution to the problem. And you got money. And then came the Team Natural Connect. That's why to this day, every time you see a viral video, you see a product to match that viral video. Why? Because that is how they set it up to be. Do you understand? Meanwhile, the same cosmetologists that were around when Team Natural first started are still using the same hair product lines that they was using before Team Natural came out. Most professional cosmetologists won't touch a Team Natural product, won't touch a Camille Rose, won't touch As I Am. What? But these are things that we don't really pay attention to. Just like that. That's what I'm saying. I need y'all to go research it. And it's different state to state, but in the state of Nevada, there are three different licenses. There's a braider's license, there's a hairstylist license, and there's a cosmetology license in the state of Nevada. I can't speak for other places. In the state of Nevada, a braider can only braid hair. She cannot shampoo, she cannot blow dry. All she can do is braid your hair. And when she got the license that she has is about sanitation to make sure that the combs and brushes are clean. So she's not transferring bacteria that can give you a viral infection. because HIV and different things like that can be transferred through utensils. So licensed braiders in Nevada have to go take basically like a health class. That's it. As a licensed hairstylist, you cannot use chemicals, you can't use relaxers, you can't do none of that. None of it. You can't use relaxers, you can't use color, none of that. And depending on what hairstylist license they have, some hairstylists are not even legally able to shampoo hair. When I had an assistant, my assistant had to have a cosmetology license. In the state of Nevada, my assistants could not be in school. My assistant could not be like a braider. No, my assistant had to have a cosmetology license in the state of Nevada. My assistant was doing shampoo. This is why I teach the things that I teach. So that way, you know the science of the human body. But see, when you are learning things, it doesn't set you up to now be the judge and jury. You're still a student. So when you are going in to see a cosmetologist, I'm not telling y'all to go in there and be like, oh, prove to me. They still don't work for you. There's still a pattern that you have to follow. So like the example that I used earlier, it's like, okay, if you are a person who is looking for a hairstylist, don't go on their YouTube and test them trying to ask them questions. No, just look. If you see somebody that you like, go look in that description box, see where that consultate, see where their website is, look over their website, see if their prices are something that you're comfortable with. If they are, book a consultation. And then after you book the consultation, sit down and ask them questions about your scalp's profile. That's why I tell you, learn your porosity, learn your skin cell turnover cycle, learn all of these different things. So that way, when you sit down for a consultation, it looks like this. You sit down, you say, "Hi, my name is." I'm not the cosmetologist at CN. I'm the person going in. And you sit down for your consultation, you're like, "Hi, my name is Sid." She's like, "Oh, hey, Sid, nice to meet you." Blah blah blah. Like, okay, well, right now, this is where I am with my hair. This is what I do. This is my lifestyle. I work out all the time. I sweat a lot in my scalp. My skin is really oily. And my hair is really oily too. And I know I have high porosity hair with a very high sebum level, and my skin cell turnover cycle happens probably around like the 28th of every month or whatever. So my scalp, like that's when my flakes show up. So it's not a big deal. But I just wanted to know like what you thought was the best style for me, or what are the best things for me. I was thinking about wearing my hair straight, but I sweat my scalp a lot. Then you're not going to be expecting. This is the problem. When you go in to see somebody like that and you like, oh, I sweat in my scalp all the time, but I want to wear my hair straight. And then if they don't stroke your ego, you be like, she not a good stylist. I'm about to go. Because if you said that to me, and mind you, what I said to you is what goes on my scalp. If you tell me you sweat in your scalp a lot and every time you work out, your scalp is wet, I would say a silk press probably isn't the best option for you. And then we would sit and talk and we would compare notes and go back and forth. And then I would say, okay, thank you so much. And I've taken notes. And then I would be like, I'm gonna go home, think about it a little bit, and then I'm gonna book online. What is the process for me to book online? And then she's gonna say, oh, well, all you do is go here, pay the deposit, which woo woo, and then you come in. Bam. Go home. If everything that she's telling you lines up with the things that you know, if everything that you are getting from her is confirmation, then book her. If she's saying things that when you write them down and you go home and sit down and search them, it sounds crazy, and you know she made it up, then keep looking. But it's like we don't know how to talk to each other. It's like when we want to go to somebody, we like, explain this to me. Why? It's no, they don't work for you. They're going to be providing a service for you, and you're just interviewing. You're not interviewing. You're just going around and figuring out which service provider works the best for you. Y'all, everything is connected. It's the same thing when you going on dates. When you going on a date, that's a problem that women have. When you going on a date to to meet a man, he not on no fucking job interview. He needs to see if you can do for him, just like you need to see if he can do for you. This is equal. Are you scratching my elbows like I'm scratching yours? Are your nails long enough to scratch my elbows? Are your elbows too ashy and too scratchy for me to scratch? That's what we're trying to figure out. You would have to get just like I said, that doesn't and I it's messed up to say, but I'm not even gonna go there. And there's nothing to be sorry about. This is the thing. Being in the hair industry was the most rewarding aspect of my life. I feel like if I would not have been a cosmetologist as long as I was, I would not have half of the connections I have now. I wouldn't know half of the things that I know now. Like it was a phase of my life. It's nothing to be sad or unhappy about. I look at it the same way as like shit. Like I've been happily married for 14 years with my husband for 15, but before him, I kissed a couple of funky ass frogs. But listen, if I never kissed those funky ass frogs, I wouldn't have known the difference between kissing a funky ass frog and Prince Charming. I wouldn't know the difference. I would have no idea. So I'm not complaining about it or anything like that. I just want y'all to know who y'all dealing with and know what y'all dealing with and know that when you are coming across a hairstylist or a cosmetologist and if they come off what you see as like rude, they're not necessarily being rude. Like, that's not them being rude. That's like them not wanting to answer 50 million questions as if they just got their cosmetology license. If you've been doing hair for 15 years, you and I'm doing hair all day. You come in, you book an appointment with them. Yes, it's your first time meeting them, but guess what? She's been doing hair for 15 years, and you're probably her fifth or sixth client of the day, and she probably gonna have four more clients after you. So for you to sit down and your energy to be like she's on a job interview. So show me what you can do. How come this is like this? Prove to me it don't work like that. No, we got to start having accountability and treating each other the same way we want to be treated. And none of y'all want to be treated like rookies when you a vet. Nobody. So when people are like, oh, hairstylist is rude, yeah, it's because y'all come at hairstylists like they haven't been doing this shit for 20 years. You met me today. That's what I used to like. That's what used to irritate me about stand up behind the chair. I've been doing hair for 15, almost 13, 14 years. No, I'm sorry. I've been with my husband for so 15 years. I've been doing hair at the same amount of time me and my husband been together, like so 15 years. I've been doing hair for 15 years. This your first time meeting me. So by the time you sit in my chair, I've been doing this shit from 8 o'clock at 6 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock at night or till 6 o'clock in the morning until my body drops. For 50 for 11 years, I've been doing hair from 6 a.m. to midnight. And then you come in for a hair appointment and you think you about to run me down and talk to me like I'm just now coming into the industry. Yes, you're going to get an attitude. Yes, you will get an attitude. 100%. 100%. And you are a hypocrite if you're going to say that you wouldn't give attitude if a person that you just met is trying to get you to prove to them that you are a a a a professional in something that you've been doing all day, every day for the last 13, 14 years. Like that's crazy to think that like somebody's gonna be able to bite their tongue. Then, not to mention, by the time you come in, you probably like you probably like their ninth or tenth client. I don't have no more patience now. And now you want me to be fake. And this is the thing. It's like we complain about the realness that we get, but then we mad when people fake too. They don't put that goddamn alarm on. There we go. So that's I don't know. Oh my God, bro. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna do this in the garage anymore. It's really annoying. Hold on. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. Oh, you didn't hear the background noise? Somebody, car alarm was going off. The companies made a lot of money fooling women because they didn't know how to do their own hair. Yeah, because they did. Don't get mad at me. And if y'all can disagree if y'all want to, that was only the second part of it. The first part, the reason that these companies made money is from the unspoken hate that Black women have for each other. That's how these brands made money. Not because Black women didn't know how to do their hair. Because cosmetologists like me were trying to teach y'all. Like most of us have the same type of attitude, the same type of like oomph to us, the same type of but when we see it in one of our sisters, we shame it. And I know it for a fact because when I made the rice water video and said, don't use this rice water because you're slowly killing yourself, right? Some people are like, why are you so aggressive? Why are you so aggressive? But when they asked me why I was aggressive, they met me with the same aggression that I had. I mean, not the same aggression, but the same passion that I had. So it's like, I'm passionate about what I'm saying, and you're passionate about you feeling differently about what I'm saying. What is the difference? It didn't have anything to do with Black women not knowing how to do their hair because there have been women like me trying to teach y'all for over a decade, for decades. The issue and the thing that they capitalized on was the discomfort and the hate that Black women have for each other because a house divided against itself can never stand. Black women are the easiest women to manipulate. You don't see any other race doing what we do here. Nobody else. Nobody else. So it didn't have anything to do with that. And like that's why I said it the way opened this up the way I opened it up, because from the outside looking in, that's how it was as a consumer, it would feel like, oh, I didn't know how to do my hair. So they sold me this product. No, that's not it. Because for every product that came out, there's a cosmetologist saying, don't use that. Don't put that on your scalp. Don't do that. But then right after it is somebody who works for the product line that comes and tells y'all, no, this is great to put on y'all scalp. Mm. Some of y'all favorites, like Melanin Skincare, she just went to cosmetology school. She was one of the ones telling you, I saw her doing sweet potatoes in her hair, aloe vera on the scalp. She's one of the ones that had y'all do apple cider vinegar. She's the one who started it. Not the one who started it, but one of the ones who started it, and then went to cosmetology school later. Once she got in making hair products and saw, oh shit, it's more to it than I thought. Y'all gotta know who y'all dealing with. And when y'all know the science of the human body, y'all don't get played. And that's why I put everything out there. So y'all see it, y'all be like, hell no, is that what Sam was talking about? Yeah. Because understand that I lose money telling y'all not to use certain product lines. Do y'all really think that these product lines ain't hitting me up? As hard as I go for Olaplex, making Olaplex videos, do y'all really think that Redken, K18, and all of these other companies have not hit me up? If you do think that, you are very wrong. What? Please don't let views fool you. I don't need a video that has 100,000 views to get the eyes of big brands. I don't need that. No, I really don't. So I really need y'all to start paying attention to the things that are in front of y'all. Now, um, I'm not about to end, but I do want y'all to start asking some questions because today you guys are gonna get a full video where I'm gonna give you the visual representation of why I hate two-strand twists so freaking much. Why I hate two-strand twists as a placeholder so much. I'm going to give you visual proof, like a visual representation of why and of what I dealt with over the years. But I do want to make sure that give you guys answers because I know for the last year I've been telling you the not to do's, right? But I've had to do that because, for example, when it comes to how hair care is actually supposed to go, it's actually pretty freaking boring. Because like with my 7 day challenge, once you get the pattern, it is so boring. You're gonna save so much money. Like, did y'all know? Like, okay, before as y'all typing y'all questions, I need y'all to answer me a question. Answer this question for me. How often, and be honest, and even if you don't buy it that much now, in the past, so give me your current amount, I mean the current time frame that you use, and give me a previous time frame if it was different before. How often do you buy shampoo and conditioner and like hair products? How often do you have to re-up? So if you buy shampoo and conditioner and deep conditioner, how many times, when are you going to have to buy it again? Is it going to be in 2 weeks? Is it going to be 3 weeks? Is it going to be a month? Like how often are you buying hair products? I really, really need y'all to answer this for me. And give me a thumbs up, please. Yep. Over here, Black women can be so combative when it comes to hair advice. Yet we're the only group of women who struggle to grow out our hair. Does it make sense? It makes perfect sense when you look at it through the eyes of money. Follow the money trail. This is the thing. This is the reason that I titled it. I'm not supposed to talk about this. Follow the money trail and you find the answer every single time. It is not hard to understand. I'm gonna read your question again, and then we're gonna follow the money trail to find the answer. Black women can be so combative against each other based on hair advice. It don't have nothing to do with hair advice. Black women are combative against each other because most Black women don't like each other. For example, and a lot of people are not gonna like what I have to say next, but it is what it is. So give me a two if you've seen Woman King or Woman God, Woman King. In that movie, they showed you multiple versions of the Black woman. We are not the same. We are not all the same. So in that movie, Woman King, Woman God, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. There were multiple groups of Black women. It was one group of Black women that were the king's wife, and it was about 20 of them, probably more than that. It was about 20 Black women that were all his wives. They all had children by him, and they were all in competition with each other. One had on blue, they all had on different colors, and all of them went through drastic measures and all of these different things to stand out the most to him. They were all fighting for his attention. He had multiple wives. And then there was one wife at the top of the food chain that everybody was jealous of. They respected her because they had to, because she was his favorite wife. But they were all in competition. Okay. Then you have another group of women. They were not one of the king's many wives. They had a husband who only had one wife, but they were married to a man who was okay selling his daughter to another man once her period started for a goat. Okay. Then you had another group of women that was like, you got me fucked up. I'm not in group one. I'm not in group two. I live for myself. And I'll die first before I submit to you. I will die first before I fight over this one man or before I sit back silently and let my husband sell my daughter for a fucking goat. We are all descendants of each group. And of course, there are more groups than that, right? I'm just using the movie as an example. A lot of the women, y'all not gonna like it when I say this, a lot of the women that are all mouthy and fucking come from group one. The group of women who are always in competition with each other. The group of women who never have real, true, authentic love for each other. This shit is generational. Y'all not doing nothing new. My grandmama told me a story about when my grandfather died. Well, I'm sorry, my mother told me. When my grandfather died, my mother's father, when he died, all of my grandfather's side chicks came to my grandma. One of them came up to my grandma and was like, I'm so sorry. I'm the one that used to buy clothes. I used to buy clothes and toys for the kids. I'm sorry. She'll pass them right now. It was another one. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It was so bad. My grandfather had so many side chicks that when my grandma went to the grocery store, they just knew not to say nothing to her. They just knew if they saw Elaine walking down the aisle to go in the opposite direction. My grandma wasn't the only one like that. A lot of your grandmas was like that. And our grandmothers fall into different categories. Some of our grandmothers had successful, beautiful marriages. Some of our grandmothers and grandfathers died together. Or one would pass and the other one would pass a couple of months or a couple of weeks or a couple of days later. We come from that too. But there's also the group that the Cardi B's come from, that the Meg the Stallions come, that the Nicki Minaj's come from. That's another group too. And it's another warrior group. The one thought, was she aggressive? What's wrong with her? Oh, why she so moody? Ugh. That's a whole nother group. I believe I'm in their group. So we not made the same. And guess what? We don't look at it like that. But you think they don't see that observation? It was not a black person that wrote that movie. All of these different movies about race and stuff that where I'm making these observations, a lot of these movies were not written by black people, which means that there are other races that are observing our patterns. So why do you think that upon observation of the patterns, they're not going to use it to their advantage? You think they learning and tracing black people because they're so interested in learning about you? No, they're learning so they can get that bag. A house divided against itself would never stand, and black women are divided amongst themselves. I do not view Cardi B as a black woman. Her mother or her father, neither one of them are black. She's not a black woman, but everybody's calling her black. Let's talk about Cardi B and the girl who is sleeping with her husband. There are multiple women sleeping with her husband, but the women that are here now, the side chicks, are not new. The side chicks are a manifestation of the generations that came before them. Your great, 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 great grandmothers were fighting over niggas just like you are. You're not doing anything different. These are the things that I want us to think about. We have to look at it deeper. It's not just, oh, black women don't know how to do their hair. No, it's black women are divided amongst themselves. And because they're divided amongst themselves, we can put in so many different lies. We can put in so many different lies and we can make the truth tellers look like the liars. And that's what they've done. I'm one of the truth tellers that was made to look like a liar for years. I just don't let up. I'm just not intimidated by anybody. So it doesn't really matter to me. You say what you want to say. So again, I want you to find the money trail because when you go find a money trail, you can see black women are not the group of women who can't do their hair. Black women are the group of women that are divided amongst each other. The majority of my career, I worked in hair salons that don't like studio salons and Phoenix salons. And most of the people that I worked around were not black. And yeah, they have clients that are unruly. Yes, they have clients that's rude that they have to block. Absolutely. Black women are the only rude clients. But I can say that if it's happened, I've never seen with my own eyes a woman that does hair from another race have to argue back and forth with her clients. I've never seen it. I've never seen it. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I've never witnessed it with my own eyes. But almost every time I see a black woman with her client, I see that. So Welcome back. You've been waiting for this topic. Every 2 months, I buy shampoo and conditioner. See, listen, this is what I'm talking about. Now, people, as a cosmetologist, I tell my clients that you're only supposed to buy products about every 2 to 3 months because if you should think about it, if you shampoo your hair once a week using a quarter size amount of shampoo once a week, how are you running through the shampoo and conditioner? If you only using a quarter size amount of conditioner once a week, how are you buying conditioner, new shampoo and conditioner every 3 weeks? If you're only using a quarter size once a week, even if you wash your hair 2 times a week, how are you buying shampoo and conditioner every 3 weeks if you're only using a quarter size amount of shampoo and conditioner every time you wash? This is why product line said, screw professional cosmetologists. Let's get on these influencers because influencers, they show you how to use shampoo and conditioner that causes you to run out because you most of y'all use the amount of shampoo and conditioner in one setting that you use in a fucking month. The amount of conditioner y'all be using in one setting is the amount of conditioner you use over 2 months. But as the brand, this is why I'm constantly telling y'all to follow the money train. As the brand, how do I make money if my customers are only buying a product from me every 3 months? It is not a rhetorical question. How do I make money if the people who are buying products from me are only buying products every 3 months? How do I do that? How do I do that? But guess what? In the midst of those videos where they was teaching you, oh, wash and go was not fucking created because it's something good they're supposed to do. Wash and goes were created because it's a money grab. You do wash and goes, they got their foot on your neck and all their hands in your pocket and in your purse. Stop playing with me. Apple cider vinegar is not good, or it's good. Put it in. Let me tell you something. Apple cider vinegar can ruin the enamel on your teeth. So if something can ruin the enamel on your teeth, does it belong in your hair? Because your teeth are definitely stronger than your hair. You can answer that question for yourself. This is funny because the common denominator was the king. Yeah, baby. Yeah. If you know so much, why is your hair breaking apart? Let me tell you something, clown. First of all, I'm in a very good mood. First of all, I cut my hair once a month. I have no, I do not find my divinity in the length of my hair. I've been married for 15 years. I have 2 children and a very successful business. My body also deals with hydrolytic suppurativa, which I've had since I was born. Now, I be really disrespectful. One of the main reasons that I come and go making hair products is because of ignorant women like you. The group of women that I was just talking about, the three that I broke it down into, you fit into the ignorant ass group of women, the very first group of women that I was talking about. You fit into that group. Because first of all, I don't care if I shave all of my hair off my head. I have helped hundreds and thousands of women come out of CCCA, traction, alopecia, and everything else. Not to mention, one of the coldest dermatologists that I've ever learned from has the most excessive form of alopecia, and he has no control over that. Not to mention the man who created the blood transfusion died because he needed a blood transfusion. Clown. So the next time that you are on social media and you are looking at like, oh, what is the problem in the world? What is all this division in Black people? I need you to look yourself in the mirror and see the problem because you are it. You are it. So to answer your ignorant question, the first reason is because I cut my hair every week. And if you go on my channel and look at my previous videos where I explain my body and where I explain hydrogenated suppurativa, if you go look at the videos that show me cutting my hair over an inch every single month, then you can answer this ignorant question for yourself. But see, women like you are at, oh my God, you're such a perfect example of what I was talking about. When brands are looking at a pocket at the money trail, this is the type of woman that they look at. This is the ignorance that they look for, and this is the type of ignorance on social media that makes Black women the target. Because ignorant women like this, if I'm looking at the money trail, I can say, okay, well, I need to go and target somebody who got long hair. Let me go target somebody who has long hair without a flaw, without anything. Let me go target her and let me go get her to sell this product to them because they Black women are ignorant. And a Black woman is only going to go based on what she can see with her eyes. If the person that she's looking at doesn't have hair to their back, then they're ignorant. They only go based on what they see. So they're not going to listen to her. So let's stay away from the women who don't give a shit about having hair to their back. Let's get away from these women and let's go to the women who look like, who are packaged like the way the ignorant Black women want to purchase from. Women like you are literally what I'm in here talking about right now. So if you listen, if anybody's listening to the song my voice, please know that I'm not irritated or frustrated. Thank you for being an ignorant example of what I'm talking about. This again is one of the three types of women that I was talking about. Because there are certain women who view my channel and who see, okay, Sam has hydrogenated suppurativa, Sam cuts her hair every month, saying it just shaved the side of her head because her trigger spot just stopped. Like there are women that fit in a different group, in a different caliber, in a different mind frame than you. I am not here for ignorant women like you. Please get off my channel. Do you see the ignorance in your mind where you feel like that about me, but instead of you clicking off my video, you decided to make a mockery of yourself? Thank you for being such a good example of how not to be. Thank you for being such an amazing example of the difference between the difference between women. Thank you so much for being such a clear example of how Black women are easily targeted. This is how Black women are easily targeted. This is why I'm smoking as I'm doing this because y'all, ooh, baby. So ironic you're talking about Black women hating on each other and someone does exactly that in the chat being rude. But it's no, but it's great though. Every moment, my daddy told me, every moment is a teachable moment. Every moment is a teachable moment. Every moment is a moment that we can learn from. Every moment is a moment that we can observe from. And if you want to be the donkey of the day, and if you want to be the example on the bad side, then go right ahead. It does me no never mind. You know why? I've had hydrogenated suppurativa my whole life, and I've had ignorant ass women like you asking me questions like that my whole life. It's one of the main reasons why I was like, okay, I don't really want to share this with people because because my body deals with HS. And listen, HS comes in my scalp, it comes under my arms, it comes under my boob, it comes in the growing area. Thank God it don't come on my booty, but anywhere sweat glands are, it comes. And my scalp is no different. So if you are one of the common as Black women that I gave the example of at the first in the first place, if you are one of those, then this may not be the channel for you because I'm not hiding the things that my body fights for. I'm not. And if you are one of those people who can only go based on what you can visually see, then you're clearly one of the women who get manipulated. Because all I do, I'm not here like, oh, I'm lead by example, doing what I do. No, I'm giving you facts that you can go search yourself. So again, clown, please stay off my channel. I appreciate it so much. You know what? I'm so close to doing it. My husband loves my short hair, especially since I cut the side. He's like, babe, I miss you. Because when me and my husband met, I had short hair. I had a short pixie cut with a purple bag. With like, I mean, yeah, with like purple highlights, with bright purple highlights. I'm so close to cutting it off. Like I literally want, I'm so close. Y'all, and y'all know I'm not lying because one side of my head is already gone. It will literally take freaking 5 minutes to cut my hair. And it'll grow right back. It's nothing. I don't care. But it's taking everything in me not to cut. I literally want to cut my hair because of women like that. Because I'm gonna be honest, it sometimes it makes me trapped. Like if I wanted to wear my hair shorter, like I can't wear my hair shorter because if I wear my hair short like I want to, then people won't hear the science that I'm putting down if my hair doesn't look a certain way. And it's so sometimes that's why like y'all see I put out 3, 4 videos and then I won't make another video for like a month. That's why. I think yes, yes, yes. This is the best comment I've had all day. What they think is stripped hair is just how the hair really feels. I say this all the time. Nobody believes me. Like when people use Olaplex 4C, they be like, I love Olaplex 4C, but it stripped my hair. No, it didn't. It didn't strip your hair. Now your hair is free of all of the product that you put on, and now you can feel all of the holes and all of the splits and the cut that the products caused. Listen, yeah. And at this point, y'all listen to who y'all want to listen to. I am over it. You're probably one of those women who tell people her hair been broken off since her mom permed her hair 40 years ago. You already know. I used to think that too about clean hair being stripped, but I trusted skin and now my hair is feeling moisturized with no product, just sebum. I'm telling you. And again, y'all, it makes me no money to tell y'all not to put product on your hair. Do y'all understand that I'm an Amazon A-list influencer. Amazon A-list for a live creator, A-list is as high as you can go on Amazon. I am so against product pushing that I have a hard time creating content for Amazon. And it makes, let me tell you something. It is, listen, the Amazon commission you get through the Amazon affiliate program is one thing. But as an Amazon live creator, baby, let me tell you something. It is a check. But I have not been live on Amazon all year because I'm so against product pushing, and I have to figure out a way to get on Amazon without talking about hair products because it would be fake. It would be so unauthentic to me because I've been using the same product since I got out of cosmetology school, and they're the same ones. Like my Amazon lives are going to be boring because I'm going to always tell you to use the same shit. It's going to be the same video every time. That's why I don't do it. That's why I don't talk about hair products on my channel because the last hair product video that I did, everything's the going to be making the same video again. I'll do it again if you want me to. But then on the flip side, y'all got other channels. Every time you go on their channel, they tell me about a new haircut. And y'all don't see the game. Y'all don't see it as game. You see them as the people who really put you on, and you see the licensed cosmetologist as somebody that's trying to get money out you. It's fucking crazy. I almost thought that about where can I find your 7-day challenge? I am going to leave the link to it in the description box below. But if you go to the video that I posted yesterday and go in the description box for any of my videos, you can go there. Oh, and then I'm tripping. My website is running down the bottom, www.sandsmith.guru. And then when you head over there, excuse me, first thing on the screen, you'll see the 7-day challenge. If you want me to show you how to get to, oh my God, I'm burping. If you want me to show you how to get to it, let me know. I love you, boo. Thank you. Please do a product video saying, I want to see what you use. Just think y'all are gonna think it's boring. Cause y'all know how like almost every product that y'all get has with coconut oil, with jojoba oil, with argan oil, with coconut oil. Not one of the products that I'm gonna refer you to looks like that. Not one. Every product that I am going to tell you about are products that professional cosmetologists use in the hair salon. You'll have access to them. I'm going to give you the links to get them, but none of them have coconut oil, jojoba oil, avocado oil, hemp seed oil. None of them. Not one. Not one. I am loving my hair thanks to you. Oh no, it's thanks to you. I just I just reminded you of how divine you were. I just reminded you that you don't need anything outside of yourself to be complete. That's all I did. I didn't do anything. I just said, hey, put that shit down. Stop putting all that in your hair. You don't need all that. God already gave you everything you need. Just keep your scalp clean. Keep your hair stretched. The same way your ancestors did. Your ancestors just kept their hair stretched in different ways. None of our ancestors walked around with wash and goes. They wore braids, even when they do uh like yarn wrapping. Everything that they did was a form of stretching their hair out. And as time moves on, we get better ways to stretch our hair out. Just like our ancestors used to use candles. We don't use candles anymore. We have electricity. We still have the same concept, but we just beefed it up a little bit. So it's the same thing. Your ancestors used to use candles and didn't have electricity. Now you have electricity. So use it. They didn't have electricity. They didn't have blow dryers. So they would go get yarn or parts of a tree. They would go take palm trees and take the fibers of the palm trees and wrap their hair with it to stretch it out until it dried. They didn't have electricity. But you do. So go get a blow dryer. blow dry your freaking hair on. Like, come on, bro. Or go get a roller stand. Or go get a flexi rod set or something. Lord. Then you did state that Vaseline blocks the follicle, right? I was trying to explain to my friend and stuff on scalp block. Yes, ma'am. And this is the thing. I don't want you to waste moments of your life like I have. These people are gonna grease their damn scalps. And you let them. I had to learn. Stop giving what's holy to the dogs. My daddy used to tell me that all the time. He used to have his little sayings and his little quotes and stuff that he got from the Bible that he would twist up. My dad read the Quran, every spiritual book you can think of. My daddy read it and he would quote all of it. And so y'all know where that one came from. You can't give what's holy to the dogs, and I'm not calling your friends dogs, but when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. They're not ready. If you have to sit down and teach it to them, they're not ready. I didn't understand that. Rice water, that was 4 years ago. Everybody was still team natural. If I did a rice water video now, it would have been received way differently. They were not ready. They are not ready. It's not all for them. Sometimes you just have to do it. You just do it. Let your hair get healthy or where you want it to be. And then when you get your hair healthy and where you want it to be, then they'll ask, hey, what do you do? Then the student's ready. Don't stop doing it. And because another thing, y'all do that, then y'all bring them over here and then they debating with you and then they leave a comment here. No. And I'm sick of embarrassing people's grandchildren and aunties and uncles and all that. So, but I got time. I never want problems. But if you want problems, I got a pocket full of problems. All right. Y'all ask y'all questions before we go. Because like I said, I'm about to start editing in about an hour. So I want to make sure that I'm answering all the questions that y'all actually have. Stan, have you noticed how other races are following team natural tips? So this one YouTube reviews and following scalps and wash your hair. Money trail, y'all. Everything's the money trail. Do y'all think they really greasing their scalp every day, or do y'all think they making that video for YouTube so they can get views and clicks? These girls not fucking stupid. Excuse my French. Y'all stop being so easily manipulated by what y'all see. Stop being so easily manipulated by what y'all see. How many times have y'all been played on social media? How many times have somebody came out to look like such this great person and then y'all like, oh my God, they ain't shit. P. Diddy, R. Kelly, all of it. Like, y'all, come on. I'm gonna go. I was name other people, but I don't want to because I can bet money my views on stuff is a lot different than yours. But come on, like these black girls are not oiling their scalps every freaking day. They do it for the video, and then they go wash their goddamn hair. I've been living in Las Vegas, Nevada since I was 16. I have more friends of other races than I do black friends. When I was in high school, after college, all of my friends were Mexican and Hawaiian. I think I had one black friend, and she wasn't even fully, actually, two black friends, but they weren't even fully black. One was black and Korean. Her father's black, her mother's Korean, and the other one is black and Filipino. Her father is black, her mother's Filipino. Those were the only black friends that I had, and they weren't even really full black. They were half and half. They were Filipino and they were Korean. And then the other half of them was black. But they were more in touch with the other side, not their black side. None of my friends was like, girl, what? No. They were all like, oh my God, like, you're crazy. in fucking sanity set. That's why I do it so good. Because that's how we became such good friends because they didn't have to change who they were to be around me, and I didn't have to change who I was to be around them. Like, oh my fucking God. Like, girl, he's so hot. Like, that. Oh, it just made my hoo-ha. Like, oh my God, do circles, the fuck? Yeah. Like, girl, I do it good because those are my friends. So this isn't coming from the perspective of somebody from the outside looking in. They are not greasing their scalp. They are not oiling their scalp. It is not going viral. It is not something that women from other races are starting to do now. It is something that those girls that are in those videos did for views. And on the flip side, I want you to also do your research and see how white women are suing Camilla Rose and other things because they now have seborrheic dermatitis from putting oil in their scalp. Yeah. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. Does low porosity hair dry faster? Yes. Yeah. Well, actually, no. It's gonna hold on to water longer. High porosity hair holds on to water longer. You just moving too slow. Get a plastic cap and put the plastic cap on the hair that you're not blow drying so it won't dry up. Will you start back selling oregano tea beans again? It is in stock. Is it sold out? Oh, my bad. Yes. I will probably by the end of the week. What is purple shampoo for? To get the yellow out of your hair? If you have gray hair or blonde hair, is to tone it. It's been a struggle since I decided to lock my hair. They love slapping oil on your scalp and heavy waxes. Who is they? You a grown woman. Tell them not to. Uh, a person who learned locks, who does locks, they didn't, unless they say it, they did. They did not go to school to learn anything about the human scalp. You're not a you're paying somebody for a service. You don't have to, you can tell them not to put product on your scalp. It has been nearly a week since I blow dried and only use leave-in. It's hard not to dump cream in there, but I will take your advice as you're changing this stuff. But the thing is, you don't even have to take my advice. Just think about it. What would you be using cream for? It's literally like crack. Like that's what crackheads do. That's what crackheads do. Like, I'm not being rude. Think about it. You like, I literally just, I blow dry my hair, everything's fine, but I just want to put some cream in it. That's what crackheads say. I'm from the D, so everybody that I know got a crackhead uncle. I had a crackhead uncle, and my husband got a crackhead uncle. Your crackhead uncle be like, yeah, it's just, I'm good, man. I just need some crack. I'm trying to get some, man. I'm trying to get this shit. Like, what? That's what crackheads do. I just need some crack. Like you ain't what that's an addiction. They got y'all are addicted to products. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's definite. That is definite. But I will say that moving to Vegas was great for me because it gave me a different experience. When I was back home in Detroit, I did not have any friends that were not black. We had one white boy in the class, but he wasn't a white boy. He was just real light skinned. I think he was mixed. Inspiration. But he was, yeah, that was the closest thing we had to a black person. So moving out here to Vegas, like all of my friends were anything but black. And like that, you know how, okay, I'm just being honest. This is just my experience. When I first moved out here, I was on the defensive because you think like, oh my God, I'm a black girl. All these other girls are out to get me. No, it was the exact opposite. Like I've never had any negative experience with a girl from another race as it pertains to like like talking bad about me, spreading rumors about me, stealing anything from me. Never. Like making me feel bad is actually the opposite. I used to be like, chill. To be like, oh my god, it's my friend. Cynthia, oh my god, oh my god. Like really good friends with their moms. Like we still are friends now. We have different lives and we live in different areas, but we still have friendships now. Never fallen out with any of them ever. Never. Not comparing. Just state of my experience. Oh my god, this I locked my hair for 6 months ago. First retwist was slathered in some kind of grease. Do you use blow dry cream? Neither. Neither. I don't use lotion or cream. Y'all, listen. Do y'all understand that all of the products that are on the market now are meant to keep y'all follicles clogged and y'all cuticles blocked? Go ask any cosmetologist what is the key to having a perfect silk press. They're gonna tell you weightless hair. The more products you add to a silk press, the the more it's gonna revert back. The less silkier it's gonna be, the less bouncy it's gonna be. You want to find the fastest way to take the body out of your silk press, put some oil on it, put some grease on it. So when you're using creams, a cream is heavy. That's why most silk press artists are only using a spray liquid leave-in conditioner. I don't use cream, nothing. Do you? Nope. I sure don't recommend crochet, nothing. Nope. Don't do it. I've been using Octo Symphony leave-in conditioner before my blow dry. Nope. You don't use miniature amounts for each section. You use one pump for your entire head. You are going to weigh it down. It's going to be heavy. It's not going to feel body full. That is too much product. All it takes is a molecule. Y'all have to kill the amount that y'all have from Teen Natural. After I have low porosity hair, even when I was relaxed, I couldn't use anything but liquid leave-in conditioner on my hair. Everybody's hair hates creams. That's why nobody can get the silk press that they want. The difference between y'all silk presses at home and in the hair salon is y'all think that hair products are what give y'all the good silk press. Most of y'all spray the thermal leave-in, the thermal heat protectant. Most of y'all spray the thermal heat protectant on y'all hair while it's wet. I see so many videos like that. That like the chi in the red bottle. Most of y'all spray that on y'all hair when y'all hair is wet. That's freaking crazy. It literally says thermal heat protector. Thermal iron, like a flat iron, heat tools. Like the blow dryer is considered a thermal tool, but not really. Your blow dryer not getting up to 500 degrees. So in the hair salon, I've never used anything for every video that you have ever seen of me doing a silk press. The only thing on that hair was shampoo, conditioner, leave-in conditioner. Then I blow dry. Then I sprayed heat protectant on each piece of hair as I flat iron. And then if the hair was frizzy, I would put one drop of serum on, wrap them under the dryer under cool air for 15, like that's a lot, for like 5 minutes, and then never leave. But most of y'all spraying, putting full products on y'all hair before y'all even blow dry. And then wonder why y'all hair was very bad. I have a video on Immerse. I'll leave the link. in the description box. I don't recommend them. No, it goes on just before the press. It don't go on after blow drying and before the press. That's too much product. What do you mean? What do you mean? Are you saying two separate times, or are you just saying and is that one? Because you only put literally, listen to me. No, don't make up anything else in your mind. Spray leave-in conditioner on your hair while your hair is wet, blow dry it, and then put your hair in a ponytail or whatever, or in clips. And then as you part off hair, spray it and then flat iron. Then part off another piece of hair, spray it and then flat iron. Part off another piece of hair, spray it and then flat iron. Then when you do that over the whole head, put one itty bitty drop, like half the size of a dime, not a whole dime size, half of a dime size amount of serum on the hair, emulsify it in your hands, put it all over the hair, and then wrap it in a circle, put it under a dryer, and then that's it. That's it. That's it. That's all. There's nothing else to do. No, listen. What do y'all think leave-in conditioner is? It's not a rhetorical question. I really need to know. I want to have this conversation. What do y'all think leave-in conditioner is? Leave-in conditioner is your heat protection for the blow dryer. That's what leave-in conditioner is. Think about the word conditioner. To condition something is to prepare it. To condition something is to prepare it for something. So I am conditioning my hair for the blow dryer. How do you condition your hair for a blow dryer? With heat protection. Look at the ingredients of your leave-in conditioner. A leave-in conditioner is the heat protectant for the blow dryer. I did hair for over a decade. I have never done it in any other way, and I've never given anybody heat damage. The leave-in conditioner is the heat protection for the blow dryer. That is why it's a leave-in conditioner. A leave-in conditioner prepares your hair and protects it against the blow dryer. It protects it against environmental pollutions. It prepares the cuticle to open and close to receive moisture from the environment. That's what a conditioner is. What do y'all think it is? This is what I mean when I'm talking about product lines playing y'all, because y'all don't know the science of hair. And y'all said F, not you, baby, but y'all said F cosmetologist. So I've been saying this for years. But if I'm a product line and I need you to buy 5 products for one sitting, then no problem, babe. Yeah, because this is the thing. Team Natural has made y'all believe that the health of y'all hair is dependent on the way that y'all curls look, which is the video that I'm doing that I'm about to edit in a second. And that's not true. Heat protection is not just to protect your curl pattern, it's to protect so many other things. Because your curls, right, have to do with the cortex of the hair shaft. Heat protected is going on the cuticle and so many other things. It's not just for the bonds in your hair. It's not just for your soft or the soft linkages. It's for the cuticle. But if you layer your hair up with a bunch of oils and stuff like that, if you layer your hair up with a bunch of oils and stuff before you flat iron it and spray heat protectant, you literally spray heat protectant for nothing. Because guess what? If you put a bunch of products in your hair, like anything other than the leave-in conditioner, and when you put the heat to it, the oil is more powerful than the heat protectant is. So the heat is going to heat up the oil, and then you get heat damage. Most of y'all have heat damage from all of the oils and butters that y'all have in your hair, not from the flat iron. Mhm. No, babe. No. Y'all, stop making this complicated. Just get a leave-in conditioner. So buy a leave-in conditioner with a heat protectant. Leave-in conditioners are heat protectants automatically. Y'all, stop making this complicated. This is what I mean. Y'all have to kill the team natural mind. The team natural mind makes y'all believe it's a hack to everything. There's no hack. Get a leave-in conditioner. There's nothing else to talk about. I'm not being rude. It is exhausting, y'all. There's nothing else. There's no hidden hack. There's no hidden twist. Get a leave-in conditioner. A leave-in conditioner is automatically, by definition, a heat protectant. That is what it's for. It is conditioning your hair for everything. Heat from the sun, the environment, environmental pollutions, anything. Come on, y'all. We about to end. I love y'all, but I'm getting frazzled. Okay. All right. Well, let me see if I missed anybody's questions. I'm not being rude, y'all, but we already talked about my process in this industry, how long I've been in this industry, and everything that came with it. So when we going back and forth with the team natural hacks, Peter Patter, it's annoying. And I'm not calling you annoying. I guess I am. I'm sorry, y'all. It is not complicated. There's no extra nothing. So get a heat protectant tube plus addition. No, get a leave-in conditioner. God damn it. Find out your porosity. If you got low porosity hair, just stay away from leave-in conditioners that are marketed as a protein. Like it's like protein rich with plant protein, with bamboo extract, with bamboo protein. If it says protein on the front label, then don't get that leave-in conditioner if you have low porosity hair. Other than that, just get a leave-in conditioner. Shit. Yes, just get the spray leave in, call it a day. God damn it. That is it and that is all. It ain't complicated. And do y'all see how and look, peep game. You gonna go get this spray leave in conditioner and you gonna get it. Guess what, boo? You gonna have it for about 2 months. Because if you only blow dry your hair once a week or once every 2 weeks and you only doing a little pitter patter sprayer and you're only one using it, that bottle's gonna last you 2, 3 months. This is why most of my videos don't go super viral. You know why? Because they need that ad money. They need somebody that's going to be pushing the narrative of spend more, spend more, spend more. So somebody that's saying, hey, keep some of your money in your pocket and just change your patterns. Why would they let this go viral? That doesn't make sense. unless it's something that y'all took viral, then they would change the market. It would go from products being the priority to blow dryers and stylers being the priority, which is already happening. This is why they're marketing a $500 blow dryer. Like, get through, see the iron. And for 1 minute, blow dryers are the literal death. Like blow dryers are the reason that all black women don't have long hair. We go from y'all never blow dryer y'all hair to y'all buy $500 blow dryer. If y'all don't see the game that's being ran on y'all, there's nothing I can do. And that's why my videos and the content that I make it has changed to focus more on herbalism because if y'all there is nothing I can do and nothing that I can say that I haven't already done or said to make y'all see that y'all the ones that's getting puppy. To go from Team Natural telling y'all don't use a blow dryer, don't use any heat, no combs, no brushes, to marketing y'all a $500 blow dryer and y'all buying it is literally one of the craziest things that I have ever seen in my life. And the crazy part isn't that they marketed it to y'all. The crazy part is that y'all actually buying it, defending it. Like, yeah, that's like the Twilight Zone. The Twilight Zone. I love you too. And I don't want you guys to think that I'm getting irritated, but it's already early morning live because I really wanted to get this off. But like, y'all, we gotta stop being dingleberry. If you was my sister, you was sitting right here in my face, like this is exactly how I would be talking to you. I'll be saying the same thing. Just like this. That's stupid. No. I got one right here. I'm about to turn it right back off. Show late, baby. No, I love over here, Joey. The same one that I used for mine. My daughter is about to be 12. Then you ain't never lied. Just watch a video of someone who never uses heat use that damn blow dryer, shake my damn head. I was like, what the hell? And if y'all don't notice that, y'all being some clowns just like them. Nigga, they was telling blow dryers are the devil. Don't blow dry. They told y'all they had y'all doing so much dumb stuff. Y'all was wrapping popsicle sticks around y'all hair, stretching it out. They made real life hair stretchers. Y'all was walking around looking crazy as hell with those little boards with the two clips on the end. Y'all was looking crazy as hell for years. And overnight they said, fuck all that. Buy this $500 blow dryer. And y'all all went and bought it. Y'all are, oh God. Oh God. Thank God marijuana is legal because I don't know what I would do because, like, oh my God. It's literally, it's literally like some of the craziest shit in the world to see. You gonna have to spell that out. I don't know. I'm in the garage, so mhm. If you've been on my channel for a while, you know what I'm in the garage, man. So, mhm. Man, I just want you guys to be able to see the difference. And I really want you to be able to notice, like, when you're being manipulated. I want you to be able to notice when bullshit is around. And it's just too unnoticeable. It's just too, like, there are so many people. I'll get DMs all the time, all the time. I'm not gonna screenshot it. But I get DMs all the time from girls who don't even do hair. They don't do hair. They don't study herbs. They don't do nothing. They just like, can you promote my hair growth oils? I got hair growth oils. How much do you charge to promote hair growth oils? It's everywhere. You know why? Because people know that it's an easy money grab. They know that if they put hair growth on it, anything that comes after it, you are going to buy without researching, without learning the science behind it, without learning any of the cons. They know that if they show you a before and after picture that can be edited with AI, they'll show you a before and after picture and you'll believe what you see with your eyes and you will go and you will buy it. And they know this. Oh, for the win. Okay. Thank you. I was like, what is that? Oh my God, I feel like an old person. I was like, wait, sorry, these young kids nowadays with the house out. I don't know the fine lines. What is that? They use a trans to correct the damage from another. Ooh, oh my God, you the one. Because I'm in my garage and I'm trying not to be ghetto. And I mean, my garage ain't already, but it's cracked a little bit. But oof, where's my phone? You about to be a moderator. You the one trying to cut. Shit. Yeah. Listen. Listen. Do you notice every time they do a hair growth trim with oil, they follow up with a conditioning trim? Listen, and then stop me when I'm wrong. Every last Team Natural person that you see don't make no more Team Natural videos. They either don't make Team Natural videos and they've switched it their content, shift their content, or they do commentary videos. Or they've done another big chop, multiple big chops. My bad, I didn't finish reading. Oh, it's a Bible scripture. What? Okay. They use a trend to correct the damage from another trend. The patterns are clear. Very few are like you, whose message has always remained the same. No, oh, and I think I'm gonna be honest. It was at one point, it was so discouraging for me. Like I was crying about it because I was like, literally, I feel like I'm being fucking penalized for telling the truth. And it's like, I had a moment, this is years ago, I was like, maybe I should start fucking making up stuff too. Maybe I should make some shit up too because the liars are fucking winning and the ones who are telling the truth are the ones that are being attacked. Maybe I should, like, the truth is telling the truth wrong. Like, it was such a hard place to be in. And to have nobody, I'm talking fucking nobody. Like even when I found somebody that I would think was more my speed, you would see them fold. You would see them fold like, well, you can use apple cider vinegar if you did this. You would see them fold every time. Like I can't name one. So it was like I quit. Like I don't even want to do this anymore. It was it was a time y'all probably don't, especially if you're new here. It was one point in time where I didn't post videos for like 2 weeks off because I was so like, but I mean, I'm over it now. And I'll be honest, I started the apothecary, and when I started the apothecary, I fell so in love. I was already so in love with herbs as a herbalist, but I have fallen so in love with like creating blends and and making extracts and tinctures that my focus has changed. So the way that I make content on YouTube now is more so like to get stuff off my chest. Like right now, I have all of this in my brain today. I was like, I'm gonna go live today and go live for a couple hours, just get all of this stuff out. So that way it won't be like on my brain and because I could literally I'm not gonna be able to focus today just thinking about the way that cosmetologists were pushed out of the industry and now the way that everything is. Like I won't be able to make my content without saying this because let me be very clear. I am here to destroy the mind frame that was developed by women into the teen natural community. I'm here to break it down brick by brick. And then after I break it down brick by brick, I'm going to crush them. And then I'm going to rebuild them to something that we can actually stand on for decades and decades and decades and decades to come. Something that will not be broken down so easily by protocols or freaking money from outside world, something that will not be able to be broken down so fast. Like I said at the beginning, like a house divided and stuff. Ooh, a house divided amongst itself can never stand. I am going to build a house so firm for us that it's going to be impossible for the division that is on the outside to get inside. And that takes a little tougher skin. That takes somebody who doesn't necessarily talk like, hi, friends, how are you? Because there are things that you guys do not see. There are things that the YouTubers that are or that are giving you the content don't see. It's a whole nother level to it. It's a whole nother game. That's why the market is so easily manipulated. Hope that wasn't too aggressive, guy. Yeah. Because has anybody else noticed this? Give me a four if anybody else has noticed this. If you noticed this at all. That's all I see now. Most are just doing commentary now because guess what? You're making up shit. You run out of leeway. I could talk about this forever. The human body is so complex. I can have a whole month about each layer of skin. Each layer of your skin, I can do a full month on it for each layer. What? But if all you talking about is product lines, you can only talk about that shit for so long before it get tired or before you get seen. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you so much. A breath of fresh air from all the nonsense. Who is actually telling the truth? I appreciate you. I'm telling you, it was hard though. I'm not gonna like, and y'all better be thanking my husband because I was gonna give up a couple of times. I'm so honest. I'm getting like teary eyed thinking about it now. I wanted to quit so many times. And I think the worst time, and my husband got so not mad at me, but that's he be like, you know what? Cut that shit off. You know, he gonna even probably be mad at me for bringing it up right now. His name's African God, African Hair God or something, and he was on a rampage on me. Like he was doing full live videos, and I had did this full series on porosity, high porosity hair, low porosity hair, and medium porosity hair. And then after that, I did another series on bonds, the hydrogen bond, the disulfide bond, the salt bond. And he did this like 2 hour live, like crybaby send out. You can still look it up right now if you want to. It was like crybaby send out. And then at the time, that was the time that I stopped doing hair. And I started talking about other stuff, and people didn't want to hear that. And so, because people didn't want to hear that, my views started going down. So, I was already stressing about that because the views going down, money going down. And so I was already stressing about that. And then he makes this video, mind you, I'm just being transparent, whatever. Like at that point in time, my views was going from like 400,000 views per video to like maybe 1,000 views per video. And then I'm putting all of this effort into this content about the hydrogen bond. It was a video about the hydrogen bond. I did a full series on hydrogen bond, and I spent it literally took me like a month to like get all of the content together. And anyway, so I put it out there, and it barely got 1,000 views. But then this dude does this reaction video like crybaby send out. He had like went to this part where because y'all know I'm an animated person, so he had like made his thumbnail this part where I was making like this super ugly face, and he was talking so much shit about me in the video to the point. And mind you, he had like 10,000 views on the video, and I'm like, God, like, why would you tell me to step out of the hair industry and do this? And then, and then if I feel like I'm failing, and then on top of me feeling like I'm failing, the people that you told me to quit my job to help are attacking me for helping them. And then they're all listening to him. And like, from his video, it was hundreds of people that was coming over. Oh, you stupid bitch. Oh, like, oh my God. It was one of the hardest moments in my life outside of like my father dying. Oh my God. Like, it was horrific, y'all. But I never fold ever. It was tough, but I never fold ever. So now here we are today. And it was funny as fuck because, sorry, excuse my French. uh, I had did a video on Gina Curl and he tried to piggyback off of that, but Gina and her people came after him. She knew not to fuck with me because she just knew not to. And then he was like, oh, I knew we had our disagreements before, but now we got a common enemy, Gina. Let's band together. I said, no, fuck all that. Because somebody got beef with me, they got beef with me forever, my nigga. Like, I don't do that. Like, it's too late for all that lovey dovey shit. I'm just having a transparent moment with y'all, sharing some with y'all. But that's like what really, really, really got me into that mind frame. So it made my skin kind of thick and like I was kind of always on the defensive and stuff like that because you just feel like you got to be. But now things are a little different. Oh, listen, I'm here for it. I can't wait for it. I'm listen, I'm going to crumble it. And the thing about it is, I'm an alchemist. So when I break some shit down, I'm gonna transform it and transmute it into something majestic, something magnificent. But this shit is going to crumble. And I've already been doing it. People don't like to give me credit for it, but I don't give a fuck what nobody's. Oh, I don't care what nobody say. When nobody talking about porosity before I was. When nobody up on other plates before I was. And I have all of the videos to prove it, so it's not even a big deal. When nobody talking about hydrogen bond, disulfide bonds, nothing until I was. And we have the videos to prove it. Let's get into it. So, and I don't need the credit because it don't have nothing to do with that. But I've already began breaking the shit down, and I'm just getting started. Because when I broke down the things that I've already broken down up until this point, it was in the midst of me fighting against the people that I was trying to help. Now I am a completely different woman to the point where I'm not moved or upset. I don't give a fuck about what anybody has to say because everything that comes out of my mouth has been proven. I get results for thousands of women. It's not up for debate. And y'all have yet to see anybody who wants to combat anything that I have to say. You never will. When you do, tell them to hit me up. We can get on live together, but you will probably never see it. Mhm. Yeah. And you don't see no other woman do that. Because Black women are not the only women with curly hair, but guess what? You will never know that because the other women on this planet that have curly hair keep their hair stretched, and that's why their hair is long. It don't have nothing to do with being Black. Like that's some stupid shit. I don't need to wear my hair curly for you to know I'm a Black woman. When I walk out of this door, you can tell I'm a Black woman. Period. I don't need curly hair to prove to you that I'm a Black woman. And why do we even have to do that? Oh, Black woman, like all skin folk ain't kinfolk. You ain't automatically a good person because you Black. Some of the best friends that I've had are not Black. What does that have to do with anything? We're humans. I'm not going anywhere. If I was gonna go somewhere, I would have went long ago. I was just sharing my process with you guys. I am about to go in the house though. If your hair is damaged, would you recommend deep conditioning 2 times a month? Well, babe, it just depends on why your hair is damaged because a deep conditioner does not fix damage. That's another marketing. So if you, for example, if you have split ends or if you have some type of hair shaft disorder, I don't care how many times you put deep conditioner in it, you're still gonna have broken ends. So no, it will not. You need to figure out why your ends are broken, fix that. Hair products do not fix anything. They don't. No, a deep conditioner is not gonna fix anything. You have to fix the damage first. And then it'll be over. Again, like your split ends are like split ends is known like single strand knots, for example, is a form of split end. It's called trichomoniasis. Trichomoniasis is what single strand knots is actually called scientifically. But trichomoniasis is the disorder. But there was first some type of trigger that led to the ends breaking in the first place. So first you have to figure out what styles you've been doing or how have you been wrapping your hair, tying your hair, or what broke your hair in the first place. And then you have to fix that damage, cut those split ends off because they're not going to form themselves back together. And then you use deep conditioners as maintenance, but a deep conditioner isn't going to fix anything. So he felt it was okay to tear down someone because they feel so. Look, I'm about to go to it too, because look, like I said, if somebody got beef with me, you got beef with me forever, nigga. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Was so messed up. Let me see. Yup, look. Listen. Listen. He made so many videos about me. I'm about to show the screen. Hold on. Um, Give me a little petty patty moment again. And the crazy part about it is all I had to do was type in crybaby send out and it popped right up. But this is just one of many. This is just one of very many videos he made. Yeah, this is just one of many. And he would like watch my hair videos and stuff and this is just one of many. Yeah, but listen, wackaroni. Mhm. I remember that I was following you since the big chop. You gave me hope to regrow my hair healthy. Even my husband agreed my hair is healthy now because he saw it since the beginning. So thank you. It's my pleasure, my lovely. And it's super easy, isn't it? It's way more simplistic than you ever thought it could be, isn't it? They're so insecure that they need real black pride so they don't feel attacked. Yes, yes. I love you. You about to be a moderator too. When this is over, I'm going back. And y'all all about to be moderators because I love y'all. Yeah. Nope, it sure isn't not, babe. Thank you, Sin. I am no longer a follower. I even had a consultation with you. I've learned so much from you. My hair journey turned into book. Yes. Oh God, I'm so happy for you. And what's your name, girl? We already met. We go together then. Don't be on here like acting all incognito. Like we don't go together. If you already had a one-on-one with me, then you already know. I told you we've been together when we got off the phone. Oh, y'all here for it. I'm glad y'all here for it because I didn't want y'all to be like, oh, Stan got a little spicy. I've been spicy. I'm not gonna be more aggressive or nothing, but I am unapologetically tearing this shit down. I'm going to destroy it brick by brick. So any hairstylist, cosmetologist, braider, YouTuber, creator, they still toting, change up your stuff because I'm not coming for you specifically, but the lingo, the fake facts, all that shit, I'm breaking it down piece by piece. Not with opinions, but with facts. It's sad because I see natural blogs saying trichomoniasis is natural. Blogs are written. Listen, most of the YouTubers they make YouTube videos. They stopped making YouTube videos and now they're on blogs because if y'all head over to my website, I'm about to show y'all in a second. If you head over to my website, I have ads popping up everywhere. The same way that I have ads on my YouTube videos, I have ads on my website. So when y'all are over on their blogs, reading their blogs, they're getting the same type of bread that they're getting from you being on the YouTube video. Please understand that. Once again, this is why I named this. I'm not supposed to say this because I make bread off my blog too. That's why you guys should head over there and read that. Hmm. Yeah. I remember he came over like, I mean, not came over to the channel and was like, oh, yeah, see, we in this together. I was like, no, we not. Like, um, and my husband was like, hey, he was like, Cynthia, stop talking to him. Stop going back and forth with him. Because he was like, you're my wife and you're not arguing with no dude. And please do not make me argue with no gay dude, Cynthia. Please don't make me argue with no gay dude. And it made me start laughing. So I let it go. Mm. Paris, I remember in Connecticut. Hey, Kitty Cake. I love you, Kitty Cake. Thank you. I love Kitty Cake. She is the best moderator ever. And you about to be moderator too, but I can't do it right here from my I don't know where my phone is. Do you sleep in a bonnet or is that boo boo too? When I sleep in a bonnet, I put a silk wrap around my head first and then I put the bonnet on. So it's just not bonnet to scalp. It's silk wrap and then bonnet. So that way the bonnet isn't rubbing. Even if it's not made with elastic, the tension is be a lot. So if I wear a bonnet, it's not just bare bonnet, bare butt. I don't just wear bonnets raw. A lot, but you won't have to provide it. You missed a lot. And then, so everybody who was in here earlier, give me a three if you remember that lady that came in here talking shit. Do y'all? This is my question. How come the people who talk shit whenever I respond don't never have nothing else to say back? Why is that? I'm a moderator, but I'm still trying to figure out how the black queen message is so you don't speak up. Okay, good, 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 good. Oh, you are a moderator. See, that's why I told you. Oh, see you on that ass. See you on that ass. Thank you. Oh, I just see. No, no. It's just even like looking at you. I just felt like women who look like you are the type of woman that I be friends with. You know, like You like, cause I got her ass. I got her on the way. Then don't even worry about it. That mean when I was talking shit, cause I had tuned out, psychosphere had came on for a minute. You was like, don't even worry about it. I got her. Don't even worry about it. Okay, keep going. I appreciate you in my life. I do. Can I use a satin wrap? Yes, babe. You can use a satin wrap, but just don't tie it tight. Right? I had to break myself out of this habit too. Like most of the time when you wear a hair wrap, you just think you gotta tie it super duper tight. Like you want to use super tension because we used to tying our scarves super tight so that way we can make our edges lay flat. But stop doing that. Because your purpose isn't to make your edges lay flat. You're just trying to make sure your hair don't rub up against the pillow. So just stop tying it tight. And I know it's a habit that you got to break. It's a habit I had to break. So just get out of the habit of tying it tight, but yes, you can still wear it. Yeah, I appreciate you. I do. So again, um, I am going to have a video coming later today. This one isn't going to take long at all, so I do need y'all to vote really quick. What is the best time for y'all for videos? Do y'all want 3 p.m. Pacific time? It's going to be Pacific time either way because I'm in Vegas. So do you want 3 p.m. Pacific time or 6 p.m.? So is 3 better or is 6 better? Basically, I'm asking, do y'all prefer the videos earlier in the day or later in the day? You embarrassed her, most likely. Yeah, she should be embarrassed. I'm sick of this. That's it. Go argue with your boyfriend. Go ask your boyfriend. Shit, I don't know. My daddy older than my mama. And my daddy whole side of the family got hydrogenated super team. But I don't know. It ain't my fault. My mama picked him. My mama West Side girl to pick the East Side nigga with hydrogenated super teeth, and I got it now. What you want me to do? I put my hair in a ponytail. It's like on that pillowcase. Is that okay? Yes, that is okay. Well, what kind of ponytail holder do you use? Try not to okay, try using like a banana clip instead of a ponytail holder. Try that. Because the banana clip isn't gonna give you tension, it's not gonna give you ribbon. That's what I have in my hair right now. I'm actually the video that I'm not the video I'm recording. I mean, I'm about to edit right now, but the video I'm editing is going up tomorrow. That one is going to show you like how I'm sleeping and I use a banana clip. So just use a banana clip because it'll be less tension and you won't have to worry about the rubbing and the pulling. 3 is good. 3 later in the day. Yeah, try a banana clip. Boo. Try a banana clip. Cause yeah, just try the banana clip instead of a ponytail holder. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. I'm gonna have to go to. Hold on, Dixie. I'm gonna go to Amazon. Hold on. You said, what the hell is a banana clip? Okay, hold on. I have to share the screen with you, sexy girl. I know my husband like, when are you coming in here? So one of these, like one of these right here. These are good ones. Hold on. Hold on. I have to take this off screen because you can't see anything. Hold on, please. Hold on, please. Hold on, sexy girl. Okay. So something like this. So y'all can use something like this. Hi, baby, you're fine. Come on, they can't see me. Oh, you look so cute. Put shoes on. I mean, I'm live, but they can't. Clearly, they cannot see me the way your mom is looking dusty. What's wrong? I'm just scared what you're wearing. What? The headphones? No, the glasses. Oh, here. I just need it. You look so pretty. They were just asking about you, and I was just about to tell them that you don't want to be on YouTube. I thought, wait, come here. Because they just asked, somebody just asked if whether, look, can you make a video showing how you do your daughter's hair? I'm struggling with my 12-year-old's hair. Okay. Are you sure? I'm sure. I just won't be talking on camera much. No, you don't have to say nothing. And it's crazy that y'all just missed it because I literally just did her hair last night. And she got bangs now. She thinks she grown, and I was playing if she don't. Yeah. All right, baby. But yeah, so well, there's the answer to that question, guys. But but yeah, a banana clip like these. Like I even have my baby sleeps in these sometimes, like when I'm out wrapping her hair. But we wrap her hair at night. But all of these are pretty good at having in your hair instead of a ponytail holder, and that's for everybody. But I think for most of us, for most Black women, I know myself included, I'm like, that ain't for us. Yes, it is. Like, yes, it is. You do not have to have a ponytail holder. You can have one of these. These are really, really nice clips. I really like this one too. So try these out. You know, get a clip instead of oh yeah, get a clip instead of using a ponytail holder or a scrunchie. Oh, thank you. You make videos showing. Oh yeah, just yeah. So my baby said it's okay. How can I work faster as a beginner hairstylist? How can I work faster as a beginner hairstylist? Ponytail. I don't. I understand the first question. A beginner hairstylist. Ponytail. Are you saying how can you work faster doing ponytails? Well, there is no trick to working faster as a hairstylist. The longer you do hair, the faster you get. You get your patterns and your routines together and you just get faster. If there is a trick, I don't know, girl. Because when I first started doing hair, I was slow too. But the longer you do it, and the more money, I'm just being honest, the more money coming in. Like one day I sat down and was like, okay, if I get my speed up, if I do 10 people, if I want to make $500 a day, that means I got to do this amount of minutes, this amount of people in one day. So how long will that take me? And then that's what was the determining factor on like how fast I was. But I don't know. Other than that, fanatic hoops are old school. I got mine from my grandma. Yes, those are perfect. Oh my God, I love this love in here. You guys are so amazing. Oh no, it's no problem, babe. They're super secure. Like I still have the one that I had in last night. I like wash my hair, brush my teeth, all that, and it's still in there. It's not moving. Oh, she's so cute. That's my thing. Clips are better than scrunchies, 100%. It's like little to no tension. Yeah, but all right, you guys. I am about to end our live now, and I will have the video up by like 6 o'clock tomorrow. Around like tomorrow, Lord, 6 o'clock tonight. Around 6ish. It could go up before that, but I'm not gonna rush. And it's like pushing 11 o'clock now. About to go to the store real quick. And then I'm gonna come back and start editing. But if you guys have any specific topics, any specific questions that you need answered about breakage or anything, leave them in the comments below, because I am going to start this new series where I use most of my older videos. Well, I'm using most of my older videos as an example to show you guys why I don't like all of the team natural styles and what they caused and how I was the fix it girl and how I would fix certain things. So yeah. I love you guys. Any non-comedogenic oil is not complicated. Any non-comedogenic oil. All right. I love you guys. I will see you later, honey.